video I'm working on, everything. It's gonna be a productive day. Oh, first of all, clearly I ain't been on Twitter in a minute. Clearly I ain't been on Twitter in a minute. So and I didn't find this out via Twitter. No, I was, taking a break and everything like that. Getting some stuff together. Had just did a live on TikTok and everything like that. Shout out to my TikTok family. And I was relaxing, me and the missus, chilling, YouTube, surfing, making do what do. I was, whoa. That ain't what I was looking for. What's going on? Come on, yo. So I'm like, wait a minute. I'm looking at the daggum thing. I say, I did not see this. I did not see this. So y'all know me. I know y'all. We rocking with each other. That's what that is. So I follows folks. I can't necessarily say folks follow me. What's going on? You know what? Let me do this. I'm gonna start acting like that because I can't read. What's going on? Oh, hold on. Let me do this right here. What's going on, Mr. Free? What's going on? So I'm looking around like Ernie, Blerd without fear. Yeah, that's what that is. That what that Ernie Blerd without fear. Comics explained is cooked. I'm like, okay, so what then transpired? Because I don't know. Comics explained is cooked. Okay, we're finna watch this. I sit back. Oh, so Comics Explained follows Critical Drinker and Nerd Roddick, and we know who Nerd Roddick and Critical Drinker are in the nerd community. So there's this thing where Rob has been called soon. Just remove the S. Rob has been called soon. That's what that is. Rob has been called soon. So I'm like, ooh. So it's African American African History Month. I don't necessarily agree with everything that Ernie has to say and everything, but I'm finna say, I'm like, okay, well, I'm finna jump on in this. So he shows the video, him hitting Rob up. Hey man, what's good? Kind of like how I hit old boy up. Remember when I hit old boy? We asking questions. We ain't making no assumptions. I'm gonna kind of be honest with you. My conversation went better than his. So to get to the gist of it, Rob follows Critical Drinker and Nerd Roddick, and they are down at the bottom of his follow list on Twitter, which is Ernie Explained. That means he follows them the longest. Been following them for a minute now. And Ernie wants to know why. I get that. I the same damn thing. Why? And just like he got black friends. No, you don't. Stop lying. I'm not saying the one that I talked to was lying because we both admitted the Popeyes thing would have worked. It was the KFC thing that was throwing it off. So over here, you got Rob not understanding why he's being called soon. And Ernie trying to explain it to him, it's the company that you're choosing to keep. And Rob says something about what his father said to him, like, how do you know you're right if you're not listening to what the other side has to say? And Rob tried that. I'm gonna throw flag on the play, unnecessary bull. My grandfather told me that not every black man was my friend and not every white man was my enemy. But when he said that, there's some context there. Don't be stupid. See, I didn't take that to mean that I need to tune out my brothers and only listen to what the white people were saying. I didn't take it that way. I understood that, you know what, I need to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. But for me to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, they must first, well, I ain't gonna say first, mutually at the same time. Let's give one another the benefit of the doubt. A racist ain't giving nobody outside their race the benefit of the doubt. Let's just keep that right there. No differently than a black person that don't care for anything outside of black people is not giving anybody outside of black people the benefit of the doubt. We're not going to be stupid. And so Ernie's trying his best. He's not getting anywhere. And Ernie says the thing where he's defended Rob before. And this is when I'm going to come in. We know you have. Did you stop to think about that when you was defending him? We know you have. And quite a few of us called him on the carpet. And you stood right there in front of him, taking rounds down range for him that weren't meant for you. You need me to help you with your memory? That whole mantle thing. You co-signed. Some of us just sat back and watched. I personally addressed you, and I've reached out to you on multiple occasions in the comment section. I'm not going to waste my time DMing you because, like, I know who you are. Yeah. So I'm not going to act like we don't know who the other person is. But you have placed yourself in front of him. What for? See, what happened to you with with Rob is what's happened with us when it comes to quite a few of y'all. You disappointed us. Yeah. Rob disappointed you. Rob didn't meet your expectation level based on his expertise in the field. So when Rob says it's just a mantle and it's always been a mantle and here you come, you could have remained silent. You co-signed. But both you and Rob know better. Just like Rob knows the significance of Milestone Comics when he can easily say he chose not to know anything about Milestone Comics, which is why he refers to it as FUBU. He sees Milestone Comics as beneath him. He's always felt that way, dude. Stop covering for folks like that. When you know better, and you know better with that whole damn mantle thing. You knew better. Stop co-signing. Some of us don't forget, and you've co-signed for him before. You didn't think we were keeping count? See, here's the thing. We don't expect no better from Rob. I'm gonna be honest with you, truth be told, I don't give two damns about him like that. He showed me and quite a few of us who he was a long damn time ago. When it walked like a duck, it quacked like a duck, it's a duck. But you a brother. It's why your video popped up on my feed as soon as it did, because I'm not subscribed to Rob. To you, whether I agree with you or not, I'm subscribed to you. Next time, when they go above and beyond to belittle our characters, demean them, make light of them, and we check their ass on social media, don't get involved. You ain't got to. You just don't. But when you do decide to get involved, well, if you can tell people Rob is the #1 comic book YouTuber on this platform, then that would make you the number what when it comes to black comic book YouTubers? #1. My expectations of you when it comes to that role, and I ain't by myself, it's different than the expectations of Rob. We have none. Little to none, if any. But you. I'm going to keep up with these notes. I'm not mad. First of all, let me say this. Appreciate you handling that business. Big dog, I ain't going to act like that. Now that I done got that out my system, Appreciate you coming off the top rope. Yeah. I don't know if that was an RKO. I don't know if that was a DDT. Good looking coming off the top rope. And yes, you did extend him grace. Cats like that don't deserve it because they don't get it. He can't even see the man you were hollering at him. He didn't even appreciate the man you were hollering at him. That whole F you thing, real talk, come here. Ernie, would he say that to your face? No, dead ass. Would he say that to your face? If you were trying to talk to him then, have a man-to-man conversation with him, would he say that to your face? You know better. You know better. I know better. We all know better. Next time, how about we all do better? That's where I'm at with it. Let me keep up. Start at the top because we started from the bottom. Now we here. Started from the bottom. Now my whole thing. We start now. You know what? F Drake. What's going on? I tell him what's going on. That's why I don't follow Ernie. I still follow him. I'm not finna act like that. To each their own. Like I said, safe space. I ain't telling nobody what to do. But it is refreshing because I've seen it, the videos over the past few days. I have, and you know what? As I was telling my wife today, some of us don't like the role we've been cast in. We want to do something else. You're not thinking about who you are. Whether Blerd without fear. That kind of is what that is at the end of the day. It's a brand. It speaks for itself. I get it. I understand it. I'm not tripping on it. I ain't gonna always agree with what he say. I'm not, because I haven't. But here's the thing. Content of character. I think that matters. I can look at somebody and tell when they're going to be disingenuous. And you can get that from Rob's previous comments online. Like, I don't care what anybody got to say. It's very, very arrogant attitude. I don't always agree with what all my brothers and sisters say. I don't. Hell, some of us have disagreed. But it's that there's still some type of connection that's maintained that I can sense, even though we might disagree on this thing right here. And we don't know why we disagree unless we sit down and have a meaningful heart-to-heart conversation to figure out why we are coming at it from two different sides. We just don't know. But what I can say is that I've appreciated is this. And even with the whole Riri Williams thing, I didn't like what Rob had going on with that. Once again, Ernie cosign. Stop doing that. You are the person. The only thing Ernie can do for Rob is validate Rob to the black community. That's it. You can validate him. And I'm be honest with you, I'm way past y'all using y'all blackness to validate these cats that they show when they come in. They don't care about it like that. No, folks need to be effing with you, but we got to keep that thing above. So that's my way of saying I'm still connected to him. I'm not going to agree with everything that he says, but I like my voice as it stands right now to say, hey, it's not right. Now, whether he listens or not is something totally different. Because like I said, I mentioned, hey, that whole thing about Riri Williams is straight up out the comic. Stop. You know that's a lie. That wasn't nothing but Rob saying that. Now, I'm not saying he said it because of Rob, but he repeated that nonsense where he knew damn good and well the Riri Williams in the MCU had nothing to do with the one in the comic book. No differently than he did with the whole mantle talk. He knew better. He knew better. Especially when Rob's sitting up here, Rob don't really cover black comics like that and don't cover Milestone at all. Okay, well, you do. You do. You know the specifics of it. Even, here we go, prime example. Prime example. Y'all already heard me say this on a video. Rob has covered Infinity, Secret Wars. Rob ain't covered it like I covered it, and I'm only doing them issues 3 minutes apiece. Rob will tell you at this particular juncture in time, T'Challa was nothing more. See the respect on that? Nothing more than an advisor. Shooting. is running Wakanda. He's more there in an advisory role. So he didn't even do the due diligence of really reading that damn comic book. He definitely ain't followed T'Challa at all. And that's crazy because Jonathan Hickman wrote it. None of that. No, you get from here that he's the king of the dead. You get from here that that story is the jumping off point for the intergalactic empire of Wakanda. Rob, I'm not giving you that. He's not connecting them dots like that. This ain't got nothing to do with whether you're a Black Panther fan. I would like to think as a comic book fan, period, especially if you're a Jonathan Hickman fan, you would be able to appreciate them dots being connected like that. He couldn't give two damns. He couldn't give two damns. Let me keep up. Kamoyo in the building. My brother D-Real is in the building. El Mario pulled up in the building and everything. Hopefully you still hear Mario. If y'all could, please and thank you, hit that like button because hit that like button, please, if you could. Kamoyo King, my brother Dare that pulled up in the video. I reposted this as well. Good looking. I appreciate that. Cat Williams or Kendrick Lamar would be proud. We exposing whoever is not. Long time coming. long time coming. Like I'm like, bruh, don't let nobody. I live my life by this simple decree, motto, whatever. If I walk out my front yard and I see a smaller anthill in my yard, I'm taking care of that right then. Right then, right there. No, you won't get no bigger. If I drive out into my street and I see like a little dent in the road, oh no, y'all need to come fix this. Because I understand if you don't take care of it when it's minuscule, you see the problem sitting right there. But what you're saying is, and I get to it later on, it ain't that big of a deal right now. It ain't that big of a deal right now. So let's go ahead and take care of it right now before it becomes a big deal. That's how I look at life. When you got folks misspeaking on your fictional characters, you let them do that, they'll find the courage to misspeak on you as a real person. Oh, no, we're not doing that. I need to let you know on some Erykah Badu stuff. I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about me and mine. Watch what you say. From the small stuff to the big. Oh, you watch what you say. No sneak dissing when it come to me. Oh, no, none of that. Because I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. I'm going to call it for what it is. No, you being stupid. You got to have folks vigilant forever on duty that's going to call out stupid stuff. No, you being stupid. You can't tell me you're a comic book expert on nothing and you don't know the role of T'Challa in Jonathan Hickman's New Avengers. You ain't the expert on not a damn thing. You can't tell me nothing. You cannot. You can't even tell me you good at explaining comics because clearly, right. So stop vouching for these cats like this. What do you say? Oh, amazing. Amazingly stupid. Amazingly stupid. See, I ain't gonna call. I like to address your mental. Anybody can call you out your name. I like to address your mental. When you doing something deliberately, you know better. You being stupid. Okay, well, you not being ignorant. You being stupid. And stupid people play stupid games and win stupid prizes. Let me see here. Kamoyo said, yeah. Caping for calling out. You can't hear me. You can get this. I'm not gonna put my neck out there like that. Especially when I know better too. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. If I ain't gonna correct you, I ain't finna say nothing. If I ain't finna correct you, I ain't finna say nothing. What I ain't finna do is go along with it. I ain't gonna agree with it. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't put my reputation on the line like that. What's going on, Big Jermaine? What's going on? Speak on it. He jumped in defending that trash mental talk. And I was like this. Only one of y'all got a dog in this fight, and it ain't Rob. Both of y'all know better. I only expect one to tell the truth, and it ain't Rob. Like, that's why I'm at with it, because I'm like, as many times as folks have, stop, because I'm finna say something right now. Y'all gonna be like, Theo, that's real. As many times as folks have talked about the mantle, who's done more damn videos on that mantle than a little bit? It ain't either one of them. It ain't either one of them. And considering who this is over here, it damn sure should have been him. Soon as folks started bumping their guns, talking about it was just a damn mantle, that should have been the one that said something. Had he said something, oh, we'd have corrected a lot of this a long damn time ago. And that's why I be looking at it like, you got the light, you got the microphone. Run with it. Run with it. You got it. Run with it. No. Okay. All right. Well, find ourselves in a situation like this. Ernie's hit and miss a lot. I cannot tell you that you right or wrong. I can't, because I sit there and I watch it. I sit there and I watch it, and I'm sitting there like, now what I'm seeing now, I'm like, I'm talking to I'm talking to Kamoyo and Daryl specifically right now. Had this energy, because Daryl, how long we been doing this? How long me and you? 2020, 2021? Like, we know each other. Right, okay. So, watch where I go with this. Imagine a world, let's say Earth 36. Let's say just kicks and giggles, Earth 36. And you got the #1 black comic book reviewer standing on business. And you got the #1 black movie reviewer standing on business. They hitting each other up, they exchanging information and everything like that. So when the black movie reviewer get ready to go check out a black superhero movie, he had chopped it up with the black comic book reviewer. And he done made sure the black comic book reviewer know what's going on in the movie, so the black comic book reviewer can give a fair assessment of the comparison between what's in the movie pertaining to us and what's in the comic books pertaining to us on Earth 36. And those two would be more concerned about the representation of us than getting rich. Getting interviews, going to see movies for the free. Because as I said to my wife today, where our leader at? Because they got a leader. I'm sorry, over here, they got a leader. Quite a few that's telling them how to move and how to act. And they moving and acting just like that. So where's our leader? I'm gonna ask the question. Who gonna be that? Who gonna be that leader? What station? Or are we just settling? Are we just settling? Like, I'm just asking the question. Where that lead at? Because see, over there, that's a what? Turning Point USA move? Okay, well, where's the civil rights move over here? I can ask this question all day long. They want to have a whole damn Super Bowl party. They got MAGA. Okay, well, what's over here? What's the equivalent over here? Who? It ain't BLM. Don't say that. I don't even know if that's an organization anymore. What's the offshoot? Because if I got the Masters of Evil, I got the Avengers. If I got the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, I got the X-Men. If I got the Injustice Gang, I got the Justice League. If I got the Injustice Society of America, I got the Justice Society of. If I got the Frightful Four, I got the Fantastic Four. I'm trying to figure out Where this at over here? Because they got it over there. What T'Challa at? Where Blue Marvel at? Yeah. Where Brother Voodoo at? I'm talking about the representatives of them in real life. Where we at over here? Because they don't mind linking up, as Ernie talked about. They don't mind linking up. They don't mind sharing racist stuff on their page. They don't mind having chats where they shooting racial texts to each other. They don't mind collecting over there on Twitter, having racial discussions where you got Walter Weeks, fresh and fit and fart or whatever. Where we at? Because I'm of the mindset, if I got a Blerd and I got it, if I got that, because see, we keep talking about representation, imagery, love, and look. I think it's easier for me to move that needle if them two say, where our black action figures at. Because they're well respected. You see what I just said? They're well respected. So I'm thinking that move would be easier if it come from them. Because who am I? That's my perfect world. My world ain't perfect though. Let's see here. Let me see here. Prophet all the time. Yeah, a personality. Yeah, definitely a RKO because it came out of nowhere. I thought Ernie would just stick beside Rob no matter what. That's why I said I still felt the connection. I don't agree with everything, but I still felt that connection. And with that connection, it's only gonna be a matter of time before they say something you not. Prime example. I'm working at Best Buy. I'm over the cell phone and video camera department. It's back in the day. And I had just been transferred over to home audio. There was this young male, European, younger than me. His comments were racist. If you know what a racist comment is. His intentions, whenever he wanted to play the dozen, was always from a racial mindset. If you know what a racial mindset is, well, he had a black friend. And that black friend would shield him from when folks was calling him a racist. He's not really like that. Here's what wound up happening. I was off on a Sunday. The way my shift worked, because my oldest daughter would come visit me over the weekend. Hey, I will open up the store on Friday. I will close the store on Friday because I'm going to pick her up from school, right? And I'm going to be off on Sunday. No, yeah, open the store up on Friday so I can pick her up from school, be off, open up Saturday so I can spend Saturday evening with her, and be off on Sunday. My bosses knew that. That's admirable. That's a man doing what's supposed to be done to be in his child's life. Well, they flunked down stocking. And if you worked at a store where you down stock, up stock, you know what that means. They flunked down stocking. This is what his friend said. He thought it was safe. It was 5 of them now. The brother and 4 European males, all young. He felt safe. 4 European males and the brother. He felt safe because the brother liked him. He felt safe because he felt like the other 3 European males were going to be down for what he was down for. This is what he said. They got the notification. They flunked down stocking. Man, it's Theo's fault. That should be here. He said that in front of his 4 peers. The brother looked at him because the brother didn't talk like that, and I don't talk like that. The brother looked at him and said, "What'd you say?" I'm telling you what was told to me by those who were there, the 4 other people. The brother had to walk to the front of the store because right there, he checked out. He wanted to go to jail. He wanted to go to jail. So he went to the front of the store and told the manager to let him out right then, right there, or there was going to be a homicide in the store. That's how strongly he felt about it. Why? Because that dude had been playing in his face the whole damn time. When he looked at his friends, they looked at him with disgust like, dude, can't even believe you. What's, bruh? Theo is our supervisor. Theo's a cool dude. He's at home with his daughters. That's what the three dudes looking like him telling him. The brother got to peace out. What did I want to do? I wanted to have a conversation with him because I wanted him to tell me exactly what the end was. Wasn't gonna put no hands on him, nothing. But see, that's the thing. I don't mind having a conversation with a racist. Talk to me. Show me how stupid you really, really are. And as Ernie said, for Rob, contrary to what we know, to be several shades darker than the picture that he has on his YouTube page, for that to be a picture of a clear case European male, that picture been up there though. See where we at with this one? That picture ain't new. So you been know this dude was having issues. Stop jumping in front of folks like that. It's plenty of folks on this side of the fence that need you to jump in front of them. Why is standing on business hard to do for some of these cats? Money. Money. Access. Money. Access. Money. That's what that is. It ain't. I used to ask somebody who was I thought was my best friend back in the day, why aren't most of us today being united like we were during the civil rights era? And he corrected me. He said, Theo, it wasn't most, it was enough. Yeah, I can't say nothing when folks just drop knowledge on you. Like, it wasn't a lot. Damn, okay. So it was just, damn, you said a lot then, because I thought it was a whole bunch of us. You said no, it was just enough. Well, that explains it then. Knees on necks to watch party. Yes, that's what you do. Y'all the only real ones left. Yeah, that's what you do. You draw that line in the sand. You be like, He said something. He's not familiar with milestone. That's a conscious decision. Let me tell you why that's bull. And Ernie, I hope you feel where I'm coming from this with the utmost passion. Brother, I was in Okinawa, Japan when Milestone made their debut. When Milestone made their debut, quite a few of us brothers and sisters weren't stateside. And I'm going to say this. When I say brothers and sisters, I'm talking about comic book fans. We were not stateside. Thus, we weren't getting that comic book unless somebody brought it where we were. Somebody mailed it to where we were. But to keep up with Milestone, dude, once we got home, rotated back home, the first thing we did was make our way to the comic book store. No differently than we keep up with their characters, Rob could have made a conscious decision to keep up with our characters. He chose not to. Sees no value in it. And as far as Blue Marvel, it's only because Adam Brashear benefits him. He don't give two damns about Adam Brashear. I get it. He may have covered our characters in the past, but you're telling me he acted like he converted to a coward because that wasn't what his fan base was built on? I'm sorry. When did Rob, it's supposed to be about all of us. I don't want to get tongue twisted, tongue tied. It's supposed to be about all of us. So clearly he never gave two damns. It was a matter of convenience. And it always has been. I'm just sorry it took you this long to realize it, because as one of us said here, quite a few of us stopped following Rob a long damn time ago. But some of us still follow you. Imagine that. We stopped following Rob a long time ago because we knew who Rob was. We weren't going to try and convince ourselves. No, you telling us who you are. You got to be 10 toes down with it. You got to be 10 toes down with it. Let them know you're not playing with it. That way, we don't get here. Because how we got here is Rob hurt your feelings. That's what that was. You didn't expect this. You gave him, as you said, grace that he didn't give you. Not one point. Everything you showed me, everything I heard him say, he was being disingenuous when he was talking to you. Passive aggressive. That's not a peer. He's beneath you. And he always has been. The only thing that has him where he is his racist antics. That's it. And those who support that type of nonsense. You're absolutely right. You don't have to hang around racists, be subscribed to racists, follow racists to get their side of the story. There's plenty outlets out there more than willing to report their side of the story. So what's going on, Groovy? I'm gonna get on up out of here. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. This ain't me saying I told you so. This is me saying stay woke. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm out. Make sure you got your notifications on and everything like that. We are coming back today with some more. Well, it is African American History Month. We coming back with some more content. It's Toy Tuesday. Make sure you go holler at my brother D-Real. Make sure you holler at my brother Kamoyo and everything like that. They dropping a whole bunch of stuff. I myself got some stuff planned for us toy-wise. So make sure if you rocking with me here, notification on. Rocking with me over there on TikTok, notification on. Threads, Blue Sky, LinkedIn, Facebook, definitely Twitter. Yeah. We in here for a good time today. That said, we are out. This has been a blast. It absolutely is. Oh, man. Clarity. Like when folks expose themselves. Yes, Lord. Who else can we look forward to exposing themselves? We got Jake Paul, good looking. We got Rob, good. Well, Donald Ben showed himself, but glad he went to the forefront with it. Well, Pete Hedgesworth, yeah, this is a great year. Oh, Stephen A. Smith then revealed himself. Yeah. I'm liking this right here. Listen, like, share, subscribe. In the meantime, in between time, till next time, remember the late great Don Cornelius, and this is how we remember to keep the main thing the main thing. This how we manage to keep the main thing the main thing. Folks, this it. This is how we manage to keep the main. It ain't ever about us as individuals. It's about us as a people. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.